Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to be looking at understanding rhythm and specifically meter note values and how they'll apply to written notation. But first we need to cover a couple terms, starting with beat, tempo, and meter. Beat is also known as the pulse of the music. It's basically what drives the music forward. Tempo is how fast the beat moves. It's the speed of how quickly the next beat comes. Meter is the organization of the beats. These beats, or the pulse, are organized into rhythmic cycles called meter. But before we can talk about meter, we have to talk about note values. So let's talk about some of the values of these notes. And we'll be starting with the longer value and moving to a shorter value. The longer value that we'll be talking about for most of our beginning guitar is the whole note. And it is equal to 2 half notes. Okay, well that makes sense. 2 half notes are equal to 2 quarter notes. And as you're guessing from basic math here, 1 whole note is equal to 4 quarter notes. And 2 eighth notes are equal to 2 quarter notes. So 8 eighth notes equal 1 whole note. Now with some values, we can talk about meter. As mentioned before, meter is the groupings of beats into rhythmic cycles of time, also known as bars. The most common meter, sometimes even noted as common time with a C, is 4/4. That's when you have 4 quarter notes. The number on top is the number of beats, and the number on the bottom is the value of those beats, in this case, quarter notes. You can think of it as 1/4. Or 1/1, or 1/2. The top number is the quantity, and then below that fraction is the quality. So in applying the meter, that means you can have 4 quarter notes played before the cycle repeats. And it would look something like so there in the bottom center of your screen. So it looks great, but what does it mean? So let's figure out how to count 4/4 meter. Here we are with 4/4, and we have 4 quarter notes. Then we would count them 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we could repeat this cycle after what's called the bar line. That's the end of the bar. As you remember, a bar is another word for the cycles of time. We'll also learn another word later called measure, but let's just stick with bar for right now. So here we are. Now we have 2 bars of 4/4 time. You could then clap out these rhythms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As we noted earlier, there's a variety of values, and we actually only talked about a few of the note values. But you can use these values to write different rhythms. For example, if you remember, a half note is equal to 2 quarter notes. So you could write out this rhythm below of 4 quarter notes and 2 half notes. We would know when to stop because we would see what's called the end bar line. So let's try to clap this rhythm. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of funny because you clap and then there's just kind of space, but you're holding that together. But you could also do what's called tying. You could go ta, 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 ta. Now let's say we wanted to practice that a couple times. Well, then we might see, instead of an end bar line, what's called a repeat sign. A repeat sign is when you see the end bar line with 2 dots. So let's do this rhythm repeated by clapping. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it tying. Ta, 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 ta. All right. Well, this is great. But what if we don't want to play something? What if we just want there to be silence? Well, that's when we'll use rests. Here are the rests that correspond with the notes that we just learned. Below the whole note, you'll see the whole rest. Below the half note, half rest. Below the quarter, quarter rest. Below the eighth note, the eighth rest. Now we can get more specific. So let's try clapping this rhythm. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice that I whispered the numbers when they were in the parentheses. That's because we're emulating the silence. Now let's do the same thing with ta. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Now that we have rests and note durations, we can start to play the rhythm for Louie Louie. This may be familiar to you already from having studied it in the video, but now you can refine it even further if it felt kind of loose to you at some points. So let's try it out. We see we've got 2 quarter notes and a half note, and then a rest. 2 quarter notes, another rest. 2 quarter notes, a half note. A quarter note rest, again, 2 quarter notes and a quarter note rest. You can see there's a lot of symmetry in this rhythm. So let's try clapping it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. That's starting to sound like something. So let's do it time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta, 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 4. Great. And now let's put it all together. So instead of clapping or tawing this time, let's say the letters that we learned in the Louie Louie Different Keys video. Well, before we jump into it, let's take a look at the letters. We've got G, 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 and then we've got a dash, which means we'll keep saying it. Again, we've got the 1 in parentheses to whisper. Then we've got C, C, we'll whisper 4. D, 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 holding it, 1. C, C, 4. Okay, I'm going to say that, just kind of walk through it. I've got G, G, G. I'm going to hold it, whisper 1. C, C, whisper 4. D, 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 holding it, whispering 1. C, C, and then 4. It's really great to give yourself that time to just walk through it and just think, okay, what am I doing? How many notes are there? What's going to happen at that spot? Instead of just jumping right into it. It's like you're prepping your mind to just give it a shot. So now let's give it a shot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, G, G. C, C, 4. D, D, D. C, C, 4. G, G, G. C, C, 4. D, D, D. C, C, 4. Cool, I even sang some notes. Was it exactly what the song sounds like? I don't know. So let's find out. Let's apply this to the guitar now. Before we apply Louie Louie again with the rhythm we just learned, let's find the notes on the 6th string. We've got E, F, G. All right, that's right. 3rd fret. I remember going 3, 3, 3, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so 8, 8. I guess that's C. Cool. Let's go back to G. 10 is D. How about C? How about D? Yeah, so just give yourself that moment to test yourself. Then practice saying the rhythm again. G, G, G. C, C. D, D, D. C, C. G, G, G. C, C, D, 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 C, C, and then go ahead and play. G, 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 C, C, D, 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 1, C, C, 4, G, 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 1, C, C, 4, D, 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 1, C, C, 4. You notice if I follow my words, I have no problems. Try it out, it works. Now that you've played Louie Louie in the key of G using the rhythm you've just written out, and also the notes associated with that key, now try writing out the rhythms for the key of C and F. If you get stuck on the notes, remember you've got the fretboard diagram, as well as Louie Louie Different Keys video that names the notes for you. Alright, good luck and have fun!